welcome to Overwatch Shower Thoughts, where I just think of random bullshit. Doomfist can canonically level a skyscraper and Winston just beat him because he was mad. Wouldn't that mean Winston could canonically level a skyscraper and more since he's stronger than Doomfist? Also, there'll probably be cuts while I'm thinking and getting my thoughts together in between shower thoughts. I can hear the game, you can't, and I'm actually just playing while I'm talking. So my thoughts are not all there. Like, I'll have my shower thoughts, you'll hear them. But I'm also trying to play the game while I do them. As a D.va main, I'm curious, does D.va's mech just create infinite micro missiles? Because she have what is it reloading? Is it made of energy? Is it like energy missiles, like her guns on her mech? Because those are energy blasts, so you don't need to reload those. And as a second thought, does D.va just have an infinite arsenal of mechas to call on that are in space or something? They come by really fast, and the way she chucks them hoes and just blows them up and just calls another one makes me believe she just has at least 30 mechs or more on standby. It's just fun to think about. What do you think in Overwatch could survive specific universes that you will have to survive in? For example, if you were to put Tracer, who has the power to literally control her own time, in the universe like, hence Borderlands, do you think she'd survive in this universe? Or if you put a Reaper in, like, I don't know, Fallout 4 or something, or the Fallout universe, do you think he'd survive? Things like that. Since, you know, they have actual powers. It doesn't have to be the ones with powers either. It could be just anyone. Who do you think would actually survive what universe and why? I think it'd be pretty cool to see Overwatch characters fare in different games. Because, you know, could you imagine playing as Tracer in Borderlands 2? That'd be a very fun Vault Hunter. I'm not gonna cap. That'd be a very fun Vault Hunter. Do you think Wrecking Ball lives inside of his Wrecking Ball, or does he have a home somewhere else? There's like a voice line where he's talking to someone about, or I think May maybe, about a book, and he says he can't give it to her because he used it for bedding. But where's his bed? Is it inside of the fucking ball? Is he sleep? Is it just like an actual hamster cage with like the wheel and everything inside of it when he's in it? Is it his actual home? What do you think would happen if Tracer recalled into like a spot she used to be in, but something recently moved in the way? Would she replace it? Would she destroy it? Would she just fuse with it? Die? What would happen? Now that I think about it, it's kind of like hurting my mind in a gross way. I'm picturing it happening in every way possible, and I just don't like what I see. If the Shamadas can use like spirit dragons and such, is there anywhere else in the world where there's people who can use spirits? Because I can't believe it's only the Japanese, right? I can't believe it's just, you know, Kiriko who has the Spirit Fox and the Shamadas with their Spirit Dragons. Part of me wants to believe, is there like any types of like, not spirits, but if we were to go to America where people be like, I can use ghosts? How does High Noon even work if we're being realistic with ourselves? He just stands there and stares at you, and then the bullet he shoots from the same gun that would hit for like 50 damage all of a sudden hits you for like 200 damage. What is McCree doing that changes his Peacekeeper to hit you so much harder that it blows your back out? If Widowmaker's heart rate is super slow, so her skin is purple and stuff, that would mean her blood flow should realistically be slower. So she shouldn't be able to physically move much faster than like a slow pace, if you know what I'm saying, without her blood flow rising and effectively negating her slow heartbeat. How does her slowed heartbeat work without physically hurting her? If Sombra wasn't a part of Talon, who do you think she'd be good friends with? I personally believe she'd be good friends with Echo, just because the voice line of Echo being helpful, like, do you want a hint on how to break my firewall? Like, I just feel like Echo has like 800 firewalls, and she's just like, she'll never get through all of them. I'll just help her out with some of them. Like, they just seem like they'd have fun together. And since Sombra wouldn't be a part of Talon, she'd just be trying to break the firewalls for fun, and even maybe make stronger firewalls for Echo and Bastion, and maybe just all the Omnics in general. I just feel like Sombra would have fun with the Omnics. Do you think Ganymede can understand what Bastion says, and Bastion can understand what Ganymede says? Because if so, that'd be very cute to think about them having actual conversations with each other. Damn, I can't talk all of a sudden. I don't believe Omnics were always a thing. So how exactly did the Iris come to be? Was it always a god? Is it just something Zenyatta created? Was it gonna show itself to like any other Buddha? Like if a human decided to do what Zenyatta did, would the Iris manifest in him? Or did it just exist when Omnics were created? If I'm not mistaken, it looks like an Omnic itself if I really take a look at it. I forgot, I haven't played Overwatch in a minute because my internet's been off. Sorry. So I haven't been able to really look at a lot of stuff. I've just been on Borderlands the past like 6-7 days with nothing else really to do. I could still edit videos and record videos, but I didn't think of anything till today. So I'm kind of just like, how does the Iris work? Okay, this is the last shower thought. If Tracer decided to eat some food and then recall, would she be hungry again? Would the food just not exist anymore? Or would the food go back into like where she had it, like the bowl if she had cereal or something, the plate if she had like a sandwich or something? How would that work? Or would it be like she ate the food, recalls, the food is still like inside of her so she's not hungry, but the food also rewinds into existence again, if that makes sense. If these were just a couple shower thoughts I had while playing Borderlands, because when I'm alone in silence for a while, I tend to think about a lot of random bullshit. For the longest time, my main thought was just, a couple of people in Overwatch have actual powers. What would they do if they were in another world? And I was like, that's a shower thought. That's a shower thought. I'm gonna just make this a thing. It's like 2 in the morning, and I'm just like thinking hard about what, because they're talking in my ear, and I'm trying to talk to you, and I'm just trying hard to keep it rolling, because I can hear them, you can't. I want you to be able to hear my thoughts. I'll have music in the background and such, but yeah, just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to comment if you want to see more of these, maybe different things like anime-related shower thoughts or game-related shower thoughts. It doesn't have to always be Overwatch. I have a lot of shower thoughts on a lot of different things, and honestly, you might run out of Overwatch shower thoughts. I want to hear maybe what you have as a shower thought in Overwatch, if you have any. Or maybe I said one that you thought about, and you know, maybe agree with me, maybe have a different take on one of my shower thoughts. I want to hear it all. Don't be shy now. I'm really interested. I'm genuinely interested. Like, this is something I want to continue doing a little bit more of.